Welcome to the 2025 Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week from 1480 WHBC Sports. Let's head to the booth.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium here in Canton, where tonight we have the third game of the Pro Football Hall of Fame High School Football Classic. Tonight, it's the McKinley Bulldogs playing host to the Cleveland Heights Tigers. Frank Cilona alongside Bob Jeffries here tonight, bringing this one to you. And this is going to be the nightcapper, and we think it's going to be the best game of the day because we've got a couple of good teams for you tonight that really can get at it. And Bob, taking a look here, first of all, at the visiting team, I guess, if you will, on the scoreboard, Cleveland Heights, they're a team that 0-2, but they've played a couple of good teams so far this season, but they got to right the ship soon.
Right, they're 0-2. They had a tough loss against Trotwood Madison's very good team, 42-7. But then they switched quarterbacks, and in their second game, they did a lot better against Chardon, only losing 26-24. And that new quarterback they put in is a junior, LaMarcus Greenwood, 6 foot, 175-pound transfer from Glenville. He threw 3 touchdown passes, ran in another, so he counted for all 24 points. And if they would have converted either their field or extra points or their 2-point conversions, they could have won that game.
Yeah, they really could. And for the McKinley Bulldogs, when you look at the Bulldogs, they typically have a pretty good quarterback. They have a transfer coming down. That came down this year from Hoban. And on defense, Stevenson, he's a kid that certainly, obviously, is talked about throughout the county as one of the better linebackers in this game right now. And the Bulldogs 1-1. They played a pretty tough team last week. We had that one for you, and it was a team that out of New Jersey that came in and really surprised and raised some eyebrows here. But that was a good test, though, for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it started out rough for the Bulldogs. They only had 28 yards of offense in the first half. Played a lot better in the second half. They were down 24-0. They didn't give up. Scored 2 late touchdowns to make it respectable, 24-14. So that was definitely a good test against a team that had a lot of Division I talent.
Yep. Well, we're looking forward to bringing this one to you. It is our Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week here on WHBC Sports. Looking forward to it. Stick around. We'll be back with the kickoff right after these messages.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
A strong community brings people together and lifts them through all of life's challenges. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we believe a dependable financial resource is crucial for a strong community. That's why, in addition to our financial services, we support our neighbors whenever we can. Giving back to our community, we strive to be a part of the growth and success of our institutions, organizations, and neighbors. Because when they succeed, we succeed.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Does your fast-paced family need internet that can keep up? Accelerate Fiber from MCTV has you covered with the speeds and reliability to match your lifestyle. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber lets everyone in your home stream, game, video chat, and work all at the same time. Connect with MCTV's Accelerate Fiber technology for the speed and dependability your family deserves. Upgrade today. Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum. Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
Paving every alley in the city of Canton over the first 4 years is just part of the plan. Right now, we have contractors who are cleaning these alleys up that haven't been addressed for decades and decades. And literally, there were people coming out of their houses and hugging the guys working for the contractor cleaning these alleys up.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing.
It is a great thing.
It is a good thing.
1480 WHBC.
I'm Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Join us in Sarchon Auto Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Tonight, it is the Pro Football Hall of Fame High School Football Classic, brought to you by Aultman Health Systems and Aultcare. It's our YouTube game of the week here on WHBC Sports. Frank Cilona alongside Bob Jeffries, all set to bring this one to you tonight. And Bobby, the McKinley Bulldogs 1-1 on the season. Cleveland Heights 0-2. And this is a team, though, in Cleveland Heights that has played a pretty good schedule thus far. They got beat by Trotwood Madison 42-7 in their first game of the year. And then they played Chardon and lost 26-24. So they closed the gap a little bit. Two really good teams. McKinley, on the other side, they beat Warren Harding 43-25. But then they lost to out-of-state team St. Augustine Prep out of New Jersey by a score of 14-7. And you know, this is a chance now for both teams really to kind of right the ship a little bit and get over the hump.
Yeah, this is going to be McKinley's final tune-up before they start the Federal League next week. So I'm sure first-year coach Renzi Parnell is really looking forward to maybe cleaning up a few things. He felt the first couple games were kind of sloppy, so looking to improve every week and get ready for that tough Federal League schedule.
Well, the Bulldogs, you're looking down there on the field at Hall of Fame Field. The Bulldogs will kick it off. Tommy Mankowski has it teed up for the Pups, and he will get us underway here shortly. Beautiful night, 65 degrees, clear skies, 15-mile-an-hour gusts expected throughout the night. It's not too bad right now. The flags are kind of flapping, but it's going to be a great night for football. Here we go, underway here from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Field. The kick is taken and brought out to about the 25-yard line. And that is where the Tigers of Cleveland Heights will start on offense, and we'll take a look at their offense as they make their way out on the field. There you see it, the front line there of Leak, Owens, Powell, Roddy, and Fitzpatrick. The quarterback is LaMarcus Greenwood. The running back is John Morris. The tight end, Solomon. The wide receivers, Perryman, Gibson, Jones, and Morgan. Gibson, 10 catches, 141 yards on the season as he leads the receiving corps. Back to pass is Greenwood, looking deep down the sideline for Sir Gibson and overthrows him.
Boy, he had a wide open wide receiver too, so a little bit of a coverage mix-up there.
One of the guys he will look for is number 6, Sir Gibson. 10 receptions on the year, 141 yards, and a touchdown. Game number 3 on the schedule for both teams. Going to go 5 wide receivers in the pattern this time for Greenwood. They look over to the sideline for the play.
Yeah, Cleveland Heights likes to spread it.
It's off the hands of one receiver and tipped around, nearly intercepted there. Nice job defensively for the Bulldogs, and the incompletion will bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, a lot of steam on that pass. Looked like caught the receiver by surprise. Luckily, they
beat Woodland Hills out of Pittsburgh area 58-20. Greenwood cuts back. He's got running room. Oh, boy, he's got a lot of space to go. 40, and then he gets kind of shoved out of bounds, or pushed out of bounds, if you will, right around that 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, he's a threat to run any time.
Picked up 40 yards there on the play. You see there on the replay, nobody open, and he just tucked it and run, but no one on the backside there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he's their leading rusher. They don't run the ball a lot. He's only got 22 yards on the season, but that was a great scramble there.
Our starting lineups tonight were brought to you by CKP Heating and Cooling, keeping the big dogs cool. Here's a running play to John Morris, the sophomore, 5'9", 194 pounds. Morris got about 2 yards on this carry. This is our Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube game of the week. Take a look at that McKinley defense here. The front three, Hinkle, Dawkins, and Daniels. Stevens, the linebacker, he's a good one. Brooks, Mitchell. And the backs are Brown, Crook, Davis, Robinson, and McClellan. Here is a tackle in the backfield. And coming in and making the stop for McKinley, number 44. That is Colin Hinkle, the senior. Hinkle, the defensive end.
Yeah, good pressure there. Gets by his lineman and nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Big play there by the Bulldog defense. Brings up a 3rd down and 15 here for the Tigers. 5 in the pattern. Back to throw is Greenwood, and he gets it off out of bounds. Was he down there or not? Nope. They say he got it off.
I don't know if why that isn't grounding there. Didn't make it past the line of scrimmage.
Well, they are going to look
in the grass.
They're talking about it. You can see the referee back down there right around that 48-yard line. They're talking about it. Let's see if he drops the flag.
There's nobody over there.
Guess not. So 4th down now for the Tigers. It's the Bulldogs and the Tigers, not the Tigers that you would think about here across town, 9 miles to our west, the Massillon Tigers, but it is the Cleveland Heights Tigers tonight. Back deep for the Bulldogs is Shad Davis. And the punt is high, wobbly, taken at about the 12 by Davis. Davis has some running room, might have got the corner, but nope. And it's closed up quickly. Number 5, Sirius Jones on the tackle. So the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line to start their first drive of the ball game. We'll take a look at their offense, brought to you by CKP Heating and Cooling, keeping the big dogs cool. Bulldogs up front, Owens, Jamerson, Hinkle, Hayes, and Quincy. The quarterback is Trent Hayden. The running backs you'll see in there is Kelly and Culver. You also see Kylan West in there as well. Here's a handoff. That is number 14. That is Kylan West right there, the transfer from Hoban. And he picks up big yardage and a 1st down. The rest are going to go 2 wide receivers on the far side. And a running play to West. And Kylan West was tripped up right around that 49-yard line, so to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for McKinley. Taking a look now at that Cleveland Heights defense as they'll run that 4-3 with Lee, Fitzpatrick, Solomon, Abubakar, Owens. There's a short gain, almost a first down, just short. Morris, Beeman, and Todd, the linebackers. Perryman, Coleman, Mills, and Jones, the DBs for the Tigers.
So McKinley in a hurry up, content to keep it on the ground, 3rd and short.
Bulldogs moving the football here. They started this drive on their own 23-yard line. Hayden going to turn and gives it to West, but nothing doing there. Nice job defensively by the Tigers coming up, making the play. Number 12 right there from that strong safety position is Devin Mills. And Mari Fitzpatrick was in there as well.
Yeah, they shot the gap there. He had nowhere to go. Nice defensive play by Heights to hold him on 3rd. Looks like McKinley's going to go for it, though.
Bulldogs, 4th and 4. Big play here offensively for McKinley in the early going. Just underway, 7:42 to go here in first quarter. There's a pass, wide open receiver is Elijah Finn, and Finn on his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 44 yards.
Yeah, just a little slant in there. He found the hole there and just took it to the house.
Great play call that time by the Bulldogs offensive staff. They picked the right one, and Elijah Finn takes it to the house.
Yeah, nice little spin move there to lead that second defender. So McKinley with one pass, they get on the board.
Tommy Mankowski will come in to kick the extra point. The senior, 5'10", 160. That kick is up, and Mankowski puts it through the upright. So, with 7:32 to go here in the first quarter of play, the Bulldogs of Canton McKinley strike first. It's McKinley 7 and Cleveland Heights nothing. We'll be back after these timeouts.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Mankowski puts a foot into it, and that one is taken by Henry Perriman at around the 10-yard line. Perriman slips through and gets all the way out to about the 29-yard line where he is tripped up, and the Tigers will go on offense again. But before they do that, we will give you that scoring drive. And Bob Jeffries has it, brought to you by the Freshmark Sugardale Companies. Scoring drive and predictably delicious since 1920, Bob.
So McKinley gets on the board first with 7:32 left first quarter, 5 plays, 77 yards. Only took 2 minutes off the clock on a 4th down. 44-yard touchdown pass from Hayden to Finn. Extra point by Mankowski. Good. McKinley 7, Heights 0.
Here's an end around, and that is Jariah Morgan. And Morgan gets it out to the 40-yard line, enough for a first down. Hey, all season long you can catch up on our high school football scores real time, and you can find that at WHBCsports.com. Make sure you got it on your phone, and check it on your computer as well if you're sitting at home listening to us. Greenwood throws right through the hands of number 7 there, Morgan.
So Heights has attempted 4 passes in this game, have yet to complete one, but they've got 46 yards on the ground, most of it coming on that Greenwood scramble.
So it is 2nd down and 10. Here is keeper. Greenwood. And Greenwood takes it about 2 yards, so bring up a 3rd down and 8. Hey, we're proud to announce our partnership with Rock Entertainment. Our YouTube games will air on the Rock Entertainment Sports Network on a delayed basis. RESN, as they're known, is available statewide in Ohio, Spectrum Cable 979, and also at watchrocksports.com. Check out the website for more details. Thank you. I do have one. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm sneezing my head off over here. Greenwood throws, pass caught, and dropped. Right there is Khalil Alamin. So they're going to be short about 5 yards. It'll bring up 4th down and 5.
Yeah, they tried a little misdirection there, throwing it back, but McKinley did a nice job of getting by those blockers, and good pursuit, and they held them to a very short gain.
So the Bulldogs force a punt here.
This will be the 2nd punt for Heights.
Shad Davis back for McKinley. And this punt is high, wobbly, taken at about the 30 by Davis. Has some running room, right side, gets the corner, 50, 45, and then finally pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. I'm guessing right around that 40-yard line.
I think we might be coming back, though.
Yep, we are. You're right. We've got a hold all the way back.
Nice return, though. Broke to the outside. Just ran out of real estate on the sideline there.
They had a hold, they say, on number 10 for McKinley. That's McClellan.
So that'll set McKinley back to the 25.
So the Bulldogs will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Trent Hayden is the quarterback. Hayden, a senior, 5'11", 180 pounds. They'll have Kylan West in the backfield. You'll see Zion Culver back there. Adonis Kelly will be back there at times. So they got quite a bit of running backs here from McKinley they can showcase, but this time going nowhere.
That was Zion.
Culver, yeah, Zion Culver.
So he loses a yard.
Alamin on the tackle for Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, Culver was a 1,000-yard rusher last year for Canton South.
Canton South, yeah.
8 touchdowns, so he's a good back.
4:39 and counting. Opening quarter here from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, right next door to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We've had some Hall of Famers in town here today. We'll tell you about that. Here is Culver again. Zion gets tripped up right around that 29, almost got to the 30-yard line, so about a half a yard. Tom Mack is in town. Tom is a graduate of Cleveland Heights, and I had a chance to talk to Tom during our first game today. I was doing the radio sidelines and interviewed Tom, and don't know if he's going to make it up here for our game. I know he was getting a little tired, and he might head back, but Tom was gracious enough to join us during our radio broadcast, and he is a proud Cleveland Heights Tiger. And there's a great catch that time. Wow.
DJ Britt.
He needs to be careful there. DJ Britt, the senior, comes up big, but don't want to get that taunting call after the catch here. Needs to just walk away. Nice throw by by Hayden. Here you see it.
He's so good on those contested
Britt
catches.
went up, came down, and here is a Culver this time. Takes it to about the 49-yard line. Bring up second down now and 4. Also in town is Anthony Munoz. Had a chance to talk with Anthony as well today. So both Hall of Famers, the Gold Jackets that they've been called over the years, they're Hall of Famers in my mind, and not only on the football field, but they're great people as well. I had a chance to talk to both of them today. Here's Culver, bounces it up, still on his feet, and gets it to the 35-yard line. I was talking with Tom Mack today, and I said, people forget, all the hype has been about the Kelsey brothers being from Cleveland Heights, and he says, he goes, I didn't even know about them.
Yeah, he was born in Cleveland. His dad was a second baseman for the Indians.
Yes, he was.
So athletic family.
And he was a swimmer, he was telling us. Here is a pass and dropped. Tough catch that time for, was that Darius Hill? Nope, Legacy Lee, the tight end. But, he was telling us that he was a swimmer. And he did, never really thought about football until maybe his sophomore year. One of the coaches said, hey, you got to get out here and play football. And he was going to be he wanted to be a tight end, I think he said. And they said, no, you're going to be on the line.
Yeah, we're going to get a hold here.
Same kind of story with Anthony Munoz. He wanted to play quarterback, and he wanted to play baseball. Can you imagine Anthony Munoz as a quarterback?
I would not want to try to tackle him.
I wouldn't want to tackle him. I wouldn't want to tackle him now, and he's, 67 years old? Yeah, he's just a gentle giant as well. He's a super guy. Both of them really are, and we've had an opportunity to talk to them today.
Second and 20.
So with the penalty, it'll bring up second down and 20.
Yeah, it's funny. Travis Kelce's best sport growing up was hockey.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
an incredible youth hockey player.
Hayden, this time fakes the hand up, pressure's on, and he is going down in the backfield. Good defensive play that time.
Yeah, it was number 9, Darius Coleman.
Yep.
Yeah, it came on the blitz, and he had no time at all. So this is going to be third and forever.
So let's see what they say. Third and 22. I'll let them do the math. Bulldogs going to go with 2 receivers here on the near side. Britt and who's the other one there? That is Xavier Moore. Nope. And that one is incomplete. Maybe that was Finn. Actually, that was Finn. Finn went
Yeah, they were
stop
not
and
on the
go,
same
and he
page.
didn't stop.
Yeah, Finn's on fly pattern, and
so
the quarterback Hayden had him stopping there and getting about half of that yardage, so incomplete. And we're going to see our first McKinley punt here.
Yep, Tommy Mankowski, the kicker, actually does the punting as well. I want to tell you about our halftime feature here after this play. Mankowski is going to punt it away, and this one they're going to stay away from it. And it'll be down by the Bulldogs right around the 25-yard line. That's where the Tigers of Cleveland Heights will start this next drive. And we'll tell you about Beyond the Bleachers. 18 years of winning and tons of hardware to prove it. Louisville's former basketball coach Tom Siegfried is Pam Cook's guest on Beyond the Bleachers at our halftime tonight. He talks about last night's ring ceremony. We were at Louisville last night, and he'll talk about that ring ceremony for his team after winning the state Division III basketball championship and his love for Wishes Can Happen. So don't miss it. Stick around and watch that one. It'll be a great segment with Pam Cook and Tom Siegfried. There's a no gain for number 22 there. That's John Morris. So it brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Clock winding down. Back to throw. Screen left side, and going nowhere is Sir Gibson.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Lenazul Brown.
Lenaz Brown, yeah.
Lenaz Brown, sorry. Yeah, he shot through that block there, and on those wide receiver screens, you're really relying on good blocking from your wide receiver, and he just acted like the guy wasn't even there.
Play clock down to 0. Let's see, did they forget to reset it? And they're going to wait till the clock winds down for the end of the first quarter. So we have played one here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, and our score, the McKinley Bulldogs 7 and Cleveland Heights nothing. We'll be back after these timeouts.
Kenny and JT.
Legendary actor, producer, director, author, musician, William Shatner. You've touched so many different generations, whether it's, Captain Kirk or DJ Hooker.
I got arrested for touching the wrong generation.
Was there a favorite role of yours throughout your entire illustrious career?
I don't think that way. What I think is the moment I'm doing something, that's the best I can do. And this radio show is the best I can do. So you'll have
away. It's the Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum. Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
And back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona alongside Bob Jeffries with you tonight on our Aultman Health Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week. Glad you're with us as they are honoring now the family of Marion Motley down on the field. One of the greats that played here at Canton McKinley, enshrined right across the stadium there in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Played for the Cleveland Browns. Marion, a Canton kid. Here are the Tigers now on offense and throwing it and out of bounds. A wise choice there is Greenwood. Nowhere to really go with it.
Yeah, a lot of pressure by McKinley. Colin Hinkle among, Detroit Daniels got in there too. And nowhere to go, so safe thing. Throw it out of bounds, and this will be Heights' third possession and third punt.
So coming in to punt it away is Aultman, number 21 for the Tigers. They get the long snapper. Asher Wilson was a little late getting on. He's in there now. He's ready to go. And the snap. This one is high, wobbly kick coming down. Oh, he missed it.
I don't know if
Chad Davis touched it or not, but if he didn't, it's going into the end zone the other way by John Morris in for the score. Let's see if they say he touched it or is it down. Referees now are going to talk about it.
Yeah, he threw a marker down as if to say, well, if that's where he first touched it. Or it could be.
All right, it was not touched by the receiving team, so Davis did not touch it, and it was first touched right there at the 38-yard line. So that, the 38-yard line. That is where McKinley now will start on offense. Hey, let you know, next Friday night, our crew from the YouTube broadcast will be at Lake. It'll be Perry at Lake next Friday night. You see it right there on your screen. Bob, Coach Tom McDaniels, and I will be there, along with our great crew from Claxon Communications. There is a running play from Kylan West.
Boy, that was stuffed. Nice penetration there, trying to get a number. That was number 5 for Cleveland Heights, Sirius Jones.
Dale Lamb is our on-site engineer tonight. Video producer Casey Claxon. Our camera operators Joe Johnson, Lilly Perez, and Natalie Holbrook has joined us tonight, along with our production assistant Andrew Hughes. Hayden gonna throw, looking, gets it off, caught, and a nice catch that time by Elijah Finn. And Elijah Finn takes it near midfield and up for the first down. Actually, going to mark him right at the 48-yard line. But the Bulldogs pick up the first down, keep the chains moving.
Yeah, he really adjusted to the ball there. A little underthrown, but he was able to come up a little bit, grab the catch, and go out of bounds for a nice 12-yard gain there, first down.
Bulldogs, 1st and 10, handoff to West, and Kylan West picks up about 3 or 4 yards there. Got him to about the 49-yard line, so give him 3 to bring up 2nd down and 7. Don't forget about the Saturday morning huddle. It was on this morning. It's back, and it's all season long with your host Kenny Rhoda and John Bazika. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. on the WHBC YouTube channel and Facebook. They'll have game analysis, live interviews with coaches and players, highlights from all the Friday night games that we do, and much, much more. You can watch it on demand, too, so if you want to catch another episode or a past episode, you can do that as well.
Jumped a little early there, number 72, Amari Fitzpatrick. McKinley lineman obligingly fell over.
He guessed wrong, right?
Yeah.
So it'll bring it's still 2nd down, but it's going to be a little bit shorter now for the Bulldogs. Here's where I like to maybe air it out. Maybe take a chance on 2nd down. Let's see what the Bulldogs decide to do. And they are going to hand it off and get the first down. And that is Kylan West again for the carry and the first down. Buckeyes a winner today. Pretty easy time with Grambling, 70-0 down in Columbus. I don't think the number 1 ranking
no, it's not going
gave him any they weren't sleepwalking today. Here's a pass, incomplete.
Well, a lot of
DJ Britt
there.
Yeah, DJ Britt had a chance, but he was getting held there. Darius Coleman on the defense. So it brings up 2nd down and 10 now for the Bulldogs.
Hayden now 3 of 6, 82 yards, and that touchdown to Finn.
Clock stop, 9:14 here in the first half. Hayden going to throw, has a man, caught, nice spin move, first down and more for DJ Britt.
Boy, he's so dangerous out there wide. He gets that ball, and that poor cornerback's out there on an island. He puts the spin move on him and gets those extra yards.
Nice job and a great catch and run there. Bulldogs back up to the line of scrimmage, wasting no time, 8:56 and counting. Hayden turns to his right and hands it off. There is West, and West takes it close to the 20-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down now and about 5.
Yeah, nice 5-yard gain there. Set you up 2nd and 5, so you either keep pounding the ball or possible passing down here. McKinley moving the ball very efficiently in this drive.
Yeah, the Bulldogs' time of possession It's got to be much in their favor.
They've had about 3.5 minutes so far on this drive.
Hayden going to turn. Here's West again. Big hole up the middle, and he waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 21 yards. Kylan West for the score. Great blocking up front. Take a look here, Bob, as we see the replay.
Yeah, it was like the Red Sea parted. I mean, he had a lane you could drive a truck through.
And 72
untouched.
there, the right guard, Gabe Hinkle, pulling, and they open up a huge hole for Kylan West. And the Bulldogs tack on another, and they lead it now 13-0. 8:04 to go here in the second quarter. Tommy Mankowski on for the extra point. The kick is up, and this one is good. So, with 8:04 to go here in the first half, McKinley leads it by 2 touchdowns. It's the Bulldogs 14, Cleveland Heights nothing. We'll be back right after these timeouts.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
There's the kick from Mankowski, and running it back for the Tigers, number 2, that is Perryman, all the way out to about the 45-yard line, and Perryman is hurt, and he's down. He's getting up slowly. Now he's going to get off under his own power. So the Bulldogs, the Tigers will have pretty good field position here. Let's see where they officially mark it. I'm going to say the 44. That's where they put it down. And Bob Jeffries has that Fresh Mark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920. Bob?
Okay, nice drive by McKinley at 8:04 in the second quarter. 9 plays, 62 yards. Time of possession, 3 minutes, 33 seconds. It was a 21-yard touchdown run by Kylan West. Extra point by Mankowski. Good. McKinley up 14-0.
There's a sweep. And getting nowhere is Jariah Morgan. And Jariah loses a couple of yards there. Back to the 41, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 13, so a loss of 3.
Nice backside pursuit by McKinley on defense there, just using their speed, running down from behind for a 3-yard loss.
Greenwood going to go back to throw. Has a man. That is Morgan. Morgan, 50, 45, and nearly broke it. But he got tripped up and down at the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs. Don't forget to stick around. At the end of tonight's ball game, Bob and I will pick our Old Carolina Barbecue Player of the Game. Old Carolina, the official barbecue of football. We'll also have our MCTV Key Play of the game, so stick around for those as well. Here is a hand. So Mitchell comes in for the Bulldogs and makes the stop.
That could have been much worse.
2nd down and 9. The Tigers now put 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. They were disoriented. They weren't ready to run that play. So
Heights called timeout.
Coach Bryce Jones says, let's talk about this. Gives me an opportunity to make sure that you know about all the important things that you need to know, the weather, the latest traffic situation, local news, and what's happening around the world. And that means it's very important for you to tune in to Canton's Morning News. Every weekday, 5:30, Pam Cook is your host, and she'll entertain you as well. Listen on air, online, or on Alexa. So the Bulldogs and the Tigers get those quick instructions. They'll make their way out on the field. It's week 1 for the Cleveland Browns. How about the Brownies? They host Cincinnati tomorrow to open up the brand new season. 11 o'clock pregame and 1 o'clock kickoff on 1480 WHBC. Okay, we got 4 receivers now in the pattern for the Tiger. Caught and pushed out of bounds is Henry Perriman.
Yeah, got behind the defensive back, had to turn, but then made a nice catch. Brought it down to the 8-yard line for a 31-yard reception.
You see Greenwood staring him down the whole way, but boy, he got behind the defender, and Perriman takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line. Here's a handoff going nowhere that time is Sirius Jones. And Hinkle on the stop there for McKinley.
Yeah, Colin Hinkle, he's been really active on defense.
Oh, yeah, you call his name quite a bit when you do a McKinley ball game. Told you about the Buckeyes winning today. Texas Tech beat Kent State 62-14. Penn State beat Florida International 34-0. Back to throw Greenwood. He's got running room. He's going to take it into the end zone for the score. So an 8-yard touchdown run by LaMarcus Greenwood. And the Tigers of Cleveland Heights are on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's one of those where playing man-to-man defense, he broke the contain, went around the left end, and there was no one there, and got a nice 8-yard touchdown run. Yeah, the corner or defensive end there got caught up. The man-to-man defense, nobody home over there, so touchdown, Cleveland Heights. Now this extra point might be an adventure.
It could be. Could be. Let's see here. Aultman is going to be the kicker. It's down, and that one is blocked. So no good. And our score stays McKinley.
From the heart of the Hall of Fame city to the Carnation City, all the way into the City of Champions. Mixed mornings have come back home, and we can't wait to have you on our team.
Sounds like Stark County.
In your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
Welcome back here to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Frank Cilona along with Bob Jeffries tonight on our YouTube crew. And we are excited to bring this one to you tonight. It is the third game of the Pro Football Hall of Fame High School Football Classic. First year for this. I hope they do it every year. It was a great day today. 3 ball games in one day. Here's the kickoff, and oh boy, that thing took a left turn and went right out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
McKinley can actually take the ball there.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I'm talking it over now with Coach Parnell in there. I think we're going to just take it right here. Okay, so they do get the penalty yardage as well, so they'll get 5 yards. It's a procedure up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Cleveland Heights has really struggled with special teams this year. And, yeah, giving McKinley now excellent field position to respond to that Cleveland Heights touchdown.
Yep, the Bulldogs will have it Zion Culver.
Oh.
And Culver, I don't know if they even have a 5-yarder anymore.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah,
okay.
we had one in the game before this.
Kind of an incidental one.
Right.
That one was not incidental.
No, that was a no-doubter.
So it moves it all the way up to the 36-yard line. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10, and they've got an opportunity now to put something in the end zone. Here's Culver. Zion Culver takes it all the way to the 20-yard line. Looks like his knee might have been down at the 21, but it's enough for the first down. So Zion Culver with the big gain there. And right after this play, we've got a score drive for you, and Bob will give it to you here in a second. We'll see what the Bulldogs do here. If they score, Bob, you got to do 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, I'll do 2 for 1.
All right. No extra charge for that. So the Bulldogs have it. 1st and 10. That is Culver, and Culver gets it to about the 16-yard line. Our scoring drive brought to you by Fresh Mark Sugardale. Predictably delicious since 1920, Bob.
So Cleveland Heights on their 4th possession gets on the board with 5:27 left in the second quarter. 6 plays, 56 yards. Took 2:37 off the clock. 8-yard touchdown scramble by Greenwood. Extra point block, McKinley 14, Cleveland Heights 6.
Hayden now, 2nd down and 5. Turns, hands it off. Culver again. Zion inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. And Zion Culver showing why he was a 1,000-yard rusher last year.
Yeah, McKinley's offensive line just taken over right here. Big holes provided for both him and West, and they're more than happy to just keep it on the ground, keep pounding it.
4 minutes left here in the first half, so plenty of time for McKinley. They are on the march. This drive started at their own 44-yard line. Bulldogs have it 1st down and goal from the 8. Here is Culver. Culver into the end zone, touchdown, and a late flag comes in way back behind the play.
So what do we have?
Looks like a hold.
Yeah. Too bad.
My goodness, that was 7 yards behind the play.
I gotta tell you, Cameron Jamerson cleared out a lane. I mean, he took his defender like 5 yards.
Let's see here where that.
Him over there, number 73.
Not sure where the hold is there.
Maybe 33. I don't know,
boy, he was throwing it in the middle there, and there was nothing going on that I saw. So with 3:39, that moves the Bulldogs back to the 18-yard line. Still 1st and goal from the 18, though, this time. Why not run the same play? Kinda, but the other way. Culver gets it down to the 16-yard line, so it brings up 2nd down and goal. Want to remind you again about next Friday night. Bob, Coach McDaniels, and I, and all the crew here from Claxon Communications will be bringing you the Perry at Lake ball game. That'll be a delay game, being it's Federal League. Here is a throw into the end zone. Elijah Finn, and that one going to be interference called on the defense.
Yeah, defender never turned to look at the ball, and it was right in Finn's face, all over him. So easy call for the ref there.
Devin Mills there defending for the Tigers. He thought he had good coverage.
No, I don't think so.
Most cases, they let that go, but that one was pretty obvious.
So that'll give McKinley 1st and goal on the 8 now. I believe it's 1st down. They have.
Yeah, it'll be.
They got 2nd down up there.
Well, the penalty.
Maybe not on automatic 1st down.
All right, we'll see. Here's a throw. Finn, end zone. Boy, in the double coverage that time. Elijah Finn, lucky that wasn't picked off, because right there to make the stop was Ryan Morgan. And a host of others, but That one falls incomplete. So it is third down now, and I guess they do not get the first down on that. They just get the yardage.
Yeah, they only got half the yardage, too, because the penalty occurred on the 16, so it was half the distance.
3 minutes to go here, first half. Bulldogs have it. 3rd and goal from the 8. Handoff. Zion Culver. Get to the end zone. Touchdown. Boy, he was stumbling and finally kept his feet long enough to put the ball over the goal line. And Zion Culver with an 8-yard touchdown run. Take a look here. Great hole on the left side.
Boy,
broke a tackle right there, and he stumbled for 5 yards.
What
he
an
reached
extension.
it. Yeah, he reached it across. Great job there by Zion Culver.
He defied gravity there, kept the knee off the ground, and put the ball over the goal line. Nice run.
2:56 to go here in the first half, and the Bulldogs strike again. Mankowski on for the extra point. And we've got whistles, offsides on the Tigers. I think they'll probably just decline it and kick it again. Let's see what Renzi wants to do. Coach Parnell going out there saying what? Yeah, they can decline it. Yep. You know, we've been telling you about our YouTube game. Radio next Friday night is Glen Oak at McKinley. So they'll be here next Friday night. Our stream is Louisville at Marlington. So we've got some good football for you next Friday night. Extra point up and good. So with 2:56 to go in the first half, the Bulldogs tack on another one. McKinley 21 and Cleveland Heights 6. We'll be back after these timeouts.
For over 60 years, Friends and Family Credit Union has proudly served Stark County. We provide financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Whether it's a loan, savings, checking, or other financial services, now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Come visit any of our 3 locations, online or our mobile app. Our focus is always you, the member.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Up. The kick is taken at about the 24-yard line by the up man, number 55, and that is Delonte Powell. And Powell takes it to about the 31, almost the 31, between the 31 and the 30 here. We've got time for that score update, or scoring drive update, I should say. The Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive brought to you by Freshmark and Sugardale. Predictably delicious since 1920, Bob.
So McKinley responds with a 7-play, 56-yard drive with 2:56 left in the second quarter. Took 2 minutes and 31 seconds off the clock. Nice 8-yard touchdown run by Zion Culver, defying gravity, reaching out, getting that touchdown.
There
Extra
it is.
point by Mankowski is good. Boy, I don't know how he did that.
He stumbled for 5 yards.
I mean, that is just balance, concentration, and desire to hit that goal line. So extra point was good. McKinley now 21, Cleveland Heights 6.
Update for you from Tampa. The Guardians are up 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Told you earlier, the Buckeyes are a big winner today, 70-0 over Grambling State. Some other scores here. Texas Tech beat Kent State 62-14. Penn State beat Florida International 34-0. Closer to home, our very own Perry grad, Matt Campbell, and Iowa State beats Iowa 16-13.
Boy, he's got such a good program going there.
He sure does. Here is an end around and a jet sweep, as they call it. Matt Valentine. Valentine is stopped at about the 35-yard line, so pickup of about 4 yards. Yeah, Matt Campbell, and he's done such a great job. Everywhere he's gone, he's done a great job. Toledo, and now at Iowa State.
They love having him there, and he is happy to be there.
Yes, he is.
It's a wonderful community. My brother-in-law lives just outside in Ankeny, and that is a really nice part of the United States.
Being a Perry resident, we are Perry proud for Matt Campbell. There is a throw, pass incomplete, intended for Dion Solomon. So incomplete. Some other scores here. Minnesota, no problem with Northwestern State, 66-0. Texas came back and won this week, 38-7 over San Jose State. It was Cincinnati beating Bowling Green. Mark Miller's not going to be happy. Cincinnati 34-20. Mark might have been at that game today.
I guarantee he was.
Yeah, that was up there in Bowling Green. So Illinois beat Duke 45-19. Pitt beat Central Michigan 45-17. So Denny will be happy. There is a pass caught by Morris. And Morris is shy of the first down, so to bring up fourth down for the Tigers. And a punting situation. Now the Bulldogs going to take a timeout with 1:57 to go here in the first half, and that's a smart call right there. You get a little bit of time now.
Yeah, that was the safety Robinson coming up, making a nice immediate tackle, so no yards after catch there for Morris.
They've got 2 timeouts due the Bulldogs, so 2 timeouts and 1:57 when they get the ball back. Last we heard, there was upset in the making with Clemson. Let's see if we can get an update there. Marshall winning right now, 20-7 over Missouri State. Michigan trailing Oklahoma 7-0 first quarter. And let's see here if we can find that for you. Still timeout down there on the field. Always when you're trying to find something, you can't find it. We'll get it for you. Tennessee a winner, 72-17 today over East Tennessee State.
Ouch.
They beat up on their in-state rival. How about OU? Pam Cook will be happy. The Bobcats 17-10 over West Virginia.
They're playing Ohio State this year.
Yeah, next week.
I went to OU also. I was there at the same time Pam was there.
That's right.
Everyone's asking me, is like, who are you rooting for? And I'm like, a team from Ohio.
Another timeout on the field. And I'll be darned if I can find that Clemson score, but Bobby, you're going to have to look it up too, because it's. I know it's in there. I keep getting updates on it.
I think they're still in the top 25.
Oh yeah, Clemson for sure.
Even though they lost last week.
True. We got some delays down in the Carolinas now. South Carolina and South Carolina State are in a delay.
And Clemson won. They beat Troy 27-16.
Oh, they came back and won that game. All right. Akron trails Nebraska 9-0 in the first quarter. Michigan State is leading Boston College 7-0 first quarter. So you got some updates there. And now the Tigers are going to punt it away. Aultman will get it up, and it's wobbly kick, hits at the 38, takes a Tiger roll all the way down to the 31-yard line, and that's where they will down it. So the Bulldogs, Bob, with minute 47 and 2 timeouts, they got plenty of time.
And they've been throwing the ball well. They haven't really needed to throw very much, but they've got 97 yards in the air. So we'll see them in their 2-minute offense here.
Bulldogs next Friday play Glen Oak here. That is our radio game. Freshmark Sugardale radio game, I should say. There is a pass complete to Zion Culver, and Culver takes it up close to the first down marker, going to be about a yard short. So he gets 9 on the play, minute 41, clock stopped. 2 timeouts for McKinley here.
Yeah, ran a little wheel route there. Didn't really have time to develop because Hayden had some pressure in his face, but nice completion and stop the clock. So now 2nd and 1. They can take a shot here if they want.
Yeah, they can. Back to throw. Pass incomplete, intended for DJ Britt. So that'll stop the clock, a minute 38. I want to remind you about our Beyond the Bleachers, 18 years of winning and tons of hardware to prove it. Louisville's former basketball coach Tom Siegfried is Pam Cook's guest on Beyond the Bleachers at halftime. He'll talk about last night's ring ceremony for his team and his love for Wishes Can Happen. Don't miss it, coming up here at halftime. And Tom did stop by the booth last night after that ring ceremony, showed us that ring. Wow, is that thing sharp. And all of the team got their rings last night, and Pam had done an interview with him prior to that, so he was talking about that in the interview, and he also is in that end zone, move from the play clock. Thank you. It was
never heard that one before.
Yeah, I usually don't stop during a read, but that was impressive when they yelled at the cameraman to move. Here is Hayden back to throw, and he goes down. Good job that time defensively from Sirius Jones coming up making the stop. And just to finish that thought, Tom Siegfried is a huge fan of Wishes Can Happen, does a lot for that program, and you'll hear all about that in his interview with Pam coming up at halftime. So make sure you stick around for that.
So yeah, nice blitz there by Jones, shot the gap, and Hayden once again no time at all. 9-yard loss on that play, so now 4th and 10. So Cleveland Heights calls the timeout, hoping to maybe do something on the punt here. Minute 27 left in the second quarter.
I still go back to that announcement there by the referee.
With a cameraman.
With a cameraman. Get out of the way. We can't see the play clock.
I thought maybe the cameraman was on the field.
I was looking and seeing what he was
down there. Yeah, he was standing in front of that clock.
Yeah, well, actually, there's the group of 3 of them down there. I don't know why there were 3, but the one guy running the camera and the other 2 were standing there, and they just kind of just shuffled off to the left and got out of the way.
Sorry.
My bad. So the Bulldogs not able to move the football, going to punt it away, and Tommy Mankowski's in there to do that. Minute 27 to go here in the half. Oh, it's off his hands. Mankowski picks it up. He's got time, and he kicks it, and what a kick. It hits at the 45, rolls forward. Bulldogs are all around it at the 38-yard line, and I tell you what, Tommy Mankowski did an incredible job of recovering and then getting that kick off and really saved the Bulldogs right there.
Now, that was an issue last week, too,
wasn't it? They were having some issues last week with the snap. Special teams were atrocious last week for the Bulldogs. So,
yeah, that's something they got to get fixed because, yeah, they were like that, and they nearly had a disaster there.
He had to go.
Mankowski.
He went all the way back to the 5-yard line, 4-yard line. He kicked it from the 7. Wow, that was huge. Minute and 11 seconds here in the first half. But the Tigers are going to throw the football, and Greenwood's throw is complete to Dion Sullivan.
Yeah, minimal gain, clock running.
They have no timeouts remaining, the Tigers. McKinley has 2. Greenwood going to run it, and he threw it.
That was a lateral.
It was, and McKinley's got the football. He threw it backwards, and he hit a lineman, and that lineman is still down. He's slow to get up. The Bulldogs trying to help him up. That's a big guy right there, Marvin Leak, 5'10", 357. And I don't think Leak saw it coming. Let's see here. Boom, hit him right in the helmet. Oh, no, that wasn't Leak. That was 74, Emmanuel Roddy.
So that penalty would be illegal touching because you can't throw a pass to your defense or offensive lineman. So
right.
McKinley's going to decline. It's going to be their ball on the 30.
At the 30-yard line. So
First
what a
turnover.
Twist of events. 36 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Bulldogs with a chance.
2 timeouts, 39-yard line. Yeah, that I don't know what he was thinking there, trying to get rid of it, dump it. But, yeah, you throw it backwards, and that's considered a lateral fumble, free ball. And, yeah, McKinley capitalized.
So the Bulldogs back in business. Hayden throws, and incomplete. DJ Britt not able to come up with it. Not a good throw that time by Hayden. It threw it in kind of into the ground. Britt had to go down and get it.
The timing has just been a little bit off on those patterns to Britt. In that last series they had, Britt jammed the defensive back, and then the ball was delivered a little bit too soon before he had a chance to break to the sideline. So just a little bit off in the timing for McKinley.
32 seconds on the clock. Second down for the Bulldogs. Trying to get something on here, the scoreboard, before the end of the half. Here's a lob into the end zone. Britt's there. Got there. Touchdown.
Nothing wrong with that timing. Beautiful in-stride catch by Britt.
30 yards. Hayden to DJ Britt, and the Bulldogs are back on the board.
Yeah, perfect pass. Hit him in stride. Britt with his speed got past 2 defenders and just hauled it in for McKinley's 4th touchdown.
And you can see Hayden just kind of put it up there, gave a little air under it, and Britt ran under it and caught it for the score. So that's huge. The Bulldogs get on the scoreboard with 27 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tommy Mankowski is on for the extra point. Hayden will hold. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So, with 27 seconds remaining here in the first half, the Bulldogs strike again. It's McKinley 28, Cleveland Heights 6. We'll be back after these timeouts.
We provide both service like preventative maintenance on your local residential house. We provide custom ductwork. We do residential and commercial HVAC, and we do refrigeration for restaurants, for gas stations. We can fix your furnace, or we can fix your rooftop at your place of business themselves. Also, it's the comfort of your home. I mean, you want someone that's experienced and done it all to make sure your home is comfortable and the temperature you like it.
I'm Miles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Join us at Sarchon Auto Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, the kickoff is, well, we got flags everywhere. Kickoff out of bounds, and it's an illegal procedure, so they will mark that off. And here with our Fresh Mark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920. Fresh Mark Sugardale, here's Bob.
So McKinley takes advantage of our first turnover of the game. With 27 seconds left on the clock, 2 plays, 30 yards, took a total of 9 seconds. 30-yard touchdown pass from Hayden to DJ Britt. Extra point by Mankowski was good. McKinley 28, Cleveland Heights 6.
There it is, right there.
Stride. So I wonder if they kind of set him up with that earlier play where they went short and then hit him with the long one.
Perhaps. Here is Greenwood. He's in trouble, and he goes down in the backfield at the 21-yard line. And the Bulldogs were all over that one. I think that's going to probably be the last play of the first half. Let's see if Cleveland Heights even decides to run a play here. Clock's at 5, 4, 3, 2,
yeah, they have
and
no
1.
timeouts.
And that'll do it. So no timeouts, and they will be content to go into halftime trailing 28-6. So good first half by the McKinley Bulldogs. They put 28 points on the board. They look good in the first half of this one. Stick around at halftime here, as we've got some good things for you coming up in our Bell Stores halftime, keeping the family on full. Bob and I will be back after these timeouts. It's the Bulldogs 28 and Cleveland Heights 6.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
With Bell Stores Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a foot high? Stack it high. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum. Today's leftovers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings. The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
And welcome to Beyond the Bleachers. I am Pam Cook. Glad to have you along this week. And we have a YouTube game that is Louisville hosting Northwest. So as that game is going on, something special is going to happen at halftime. But we also want to talk about a few other things with Coach Tom Siegfried. I think I'm still allowed to call him Coach, I would imagine, probably, right?
Yeah, that's definitely okay. Maybe just put a little former in front of that, or a little pause right now.
My friend Joe Palmisano used to tell me, once a coach, always a coach, right?
Yeah, it's hard to get rid of that title.
It is. So as we were talking off the air, I said a lot of hardware back there, and it's all those years. But after 18 years and a state championship, you decided to call it quits and move on. Tell me a little bit about how that's been for you.
Yeah, it's it's obviously different. You do something this intense, and it's really, most coaches will tell you, a year-round job nowadays. And It's filling the time with other things. You obviously miss the relationships with the kids and the coaches and the day-to-day activities, but it does give you more time to spend with your family and do some other things that maybe you got put to the side over the years. So it's good and bad, but I think it was time. My son moving into college, and I just thought it was a good time with 8 seniors graduating to kind of turn it over to somebody new and hopefully build upon the success that we've had.
Yeah, and to continue to live the excitement, because once you win that championship, boy, never goes away. And that's going to happen during the game Friday night at halftime. Tell us what's going to happen.
Yeah, so we're going to have our ring ceremony, and you're absolutely right, Pam. It's until you experience it, you don't realize all the things that come after you win the state championship and the opportunities and just, able to really enjoy all these things with the players and the coaches and the community and all those people that put us in position to win it. And we're going to get our rings, at halftime right after the 2 bands play. And we're going to walk out there, and these young men who rightfully deserve it went through all of those hard practices and summer workouts and believed in an end goal. They are able to reach it and get the little momentum to show what they've done. When they're old like their coach, they can say, look what I did one day when I was young.
And so some of them have to come back, right? Because they've graduated.
Yeah, we have 8 seniors that we tried to make it as friendly as possible with everybody kind of doing something different. We have 2 young men that are actually playing college football. So one's able to make it, one is not. But he's going to have somebody, Austin Wade's going to have his brother there to get the hardware for him. And the rest of them, we wanted to make it a halftime, give as much time as they can to get back from college and experience this night. And I'm sure, knowing these guys, they're going to probably hang out afterwards together and, spend some more quality time, extend that summer a little bit longer.
Yeah. And this will air during the game, so it's not like we're going to blow any secrets or anything, but can you tell me anything about the ring?
Yeah, they turned out great. We had Jostens design them, and they obviously have a great partnership with our school, and really worked well with them, and just came out with everything that we wanted on them. Obviously, there's some identification of winning the state championship, but I have some things on it like family, and they were able even to engrave inside the ring their own little special messages that they wanted to remember individually. But then there's a lot of team concepts in there as well. Man in the arena, family, things of that sort that, really signify what we stood for all year.
So I also want to talk to you while I have you about your involvement with something that's near and dear to our hearts at the radio station, which is Wishes Can Happen. Talk about how you became involved with that.
Yeah, so we had a little slogan motto that we used a few years back that was bigger than basketball. We went to the regional finals 4 years ago. And the next year I was worried about pressure that we might have on our team. And, we started really focusing on things that were bigger than basketball. Obviously, our arena is playing basketball and doing that thing. And that's what these young men are really good at. But we started really trying to give back in numerous ways. And one of those ways was through Wishes Can Happen. I was able to get on the board of Wishes Can Happen. And it's really near and dear to my heart. My sister was actually granted one of the first wishes from Wishes Can Happen when she was diagnosed with leukemia when I was, I think, 10, 11 years old. And I remember how that affected our family and how Wishes actually gave us a chance to take a deep breath and say, okay, things are going to be okay. And thankfully for her and our family, she has done great. But what Madeline and Cindy and the rest of the board members do at Wishes, I just can't speak enough about it. It's so local. All the money goes to these families. And we've even had a few Louisville families here recently that we've been able to help out a little bit. So, yeah, that's definitely bigger than basketball and something I'm really proud of and something that, we want to see people can continue to support.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And the fact that it's local, I like to spread the word. It's, important to do that. But how did that impact your kids, the kids that you coach when that was part of your motto?
Yeah, I think it just kind of showed them a different perspective. And we all get kind of trapped in our communities that we grow up in. And sometimes you don't really get to see the outside world until you leave and kind of have some new experiences. So when we went to Florida to play in a tournament, the KSA tournament, we were actually able to volunteer at Give Kids the World, which is kind of a parent company with Wishes Can Happen. So we were serving food, part of the entertainment, at that facility. And then that just kind of carried on and done numerous things like Akron Hope, giving back to communities, not just even our own, but in Stark County. And, our partnership we have with you guys is tremendous. I can't say enough for how everybody chips in and, does the great fundraising that we do, partnership that we have with you guys. And it's just a great thing for Stark County and sometimes even beyond Stark County.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, you enjoy the ring ceremony and take it all in. I know you'll enjoy being back with that group again as a team. And we wish you the best. And I know I'll see you along the way for Wishes.
Absolutely. And the Leopard football team's doing great. So we'll get some rings and maybe get to 3-0 and see if we can get you guys back out there again this year to support the Leopards.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pam.
A strong community brings people together and lifts them through all of life's challenges. At Friends and Family Credit Union, we believe a dependable financial resource is crucial for a strong community. That's why, in addition to our financial services, we support our neighbors whenever we can. Giving back to our community, we strive to be a part of the growth and success of our institutions, organizations, and neighbors. Because when they succeed, we succeed.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
Does your fast-paced family need internet that can keep up? Accelerate Fiber from MCTV has you covered with the speeds and reliability to match your lifestyle. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber lets everyone in your home stream, game, video chat, and work all at the same time. Connect with MCTV's Accelerate Fiber technology for the speed and dependability your family deserves. Upgrade today. Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona and Bob Jeffries with you at our Bell Stores halftime, keeping the family on full, and pretty good half for the McKinley Bulldogs, up 28-6 here. As we take a look now, Bob, at the numbers in that first half, it was pretty much indicative of the score.
Yeah, McKinley, they pretty much controlled the ball. Nice balanced offense for them. Start with some team stats here. Cleveland Heights had 46 yards on the ground, McKinley 106. Through the air, Cleveland Heights 57 yards, McKinley 136, so that gives you total yards. Cleveland Heights 103, McKinley 242. 5 first downs for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. McKinley Bulldogs with 14 first downs. Time of possession, McKinley's favor 13 minutes and 24 seconds. They held the ball to Cleveland Heights 10 minutes and 36 seconds. 1 turnover in the game that belonged to Cleveland Heights, and that was a costly one at the end of the half that McKinley turned into a touchdown. Penalty-wise, not too bad. Heights 3 penalties, 18 yards. McKinley 3 penalties for 30 yards. Individually, Cleveland Heights Leading rusher is their quarterback, LaMarcus Greenwald. He had 5 carries, 30 yards, and a touchdown, but that includes 2 sacks when McKinley was able to get some pressure on him when he was back to pass. Receiving, he really spreads the ball around. He has 6 different completions to 6 different receivers. The leading one going to Henry Perrymond. He had a 31-yard reception in the first half. LaMarcus Greenwald through the air. He was 6 of 12 for 57 yards. For McKinley, nice balanced attack. Their 2-headed running back monster there, Zion Culver and Kylan West. West, 10 carries, 72 yards and a touchdown. Zion Culver, 9 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. So nice balanced running attack there by McKinley with their 2 star running backs, and they really kept pounding the ball all night. Trent Hayden, he was very successful through the air too. He was 6 of 12, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. DJ Britt caught one of those touchdowns. He has 3 catches, 71 yards and a touchdown. And Elijah Finn, he caught that first touchdown, 44 yards. He has 2 catches for 56 yards and that touchdown. So the scoring began after Cleveland Heights punted on their first possession. McKinley got the ball with 7:32 left in the first quarter. They were able to do a 5-play, 77 yards, took 2 minutes off the clock. That was that 44-yard touchdown pass from Hayden to Finn. Mankowski hit the extra point. That was McKinley 7, Cleveland Heights nothing. And that came on 4th down too, so that was a big play that sort of got McKinley going. So Cleveland Heights then punted again. McKinley punted, Heights punted, and then McKinley got on the board again with 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second quarter. 9-play, 62-yard drive, took 3 minutes and 33 seconds off the clock. That was a 21-yard touchdown run by Kylan West. Once again, extra point by Mankowski is good. McKinley was then up at that point 14-0. Now coming up then after that, Cleveland Heights gets on the board. 5:27 left in the second quarter, put together a nice 6-play, 56-yard drive, took 2 minutes and 37 seconds off the clock. That was an 8-yard touchdown run. A scramble, really, by Greenwood, quarterback. Extra point, though, was blocked, so that reduced McKinley's lead to 14-6. But then McKinley responded with 2:56 left in the second quarter, 7-play, 56-yard drive, took 2:31 off the clock. That was the 8-yard gravity-defying run by Zion Culver. Dove across the goal line there. Once again, extra point by Mankowski. Good. Put McKinley up 21-6. So with very little time on the clock then, McKinley was able to force a turnover on an ill-conceived lateral by the Heights quarterback, and McKinley then turned that into their last touchdown. With 27 seconds left on the clock, quick 2-play, 30-yard drive. Only took 9 seconds off the clock. A beautifully executed 30-yard touchdown pass from Hayden to DJ Britt. Mankowski hits his 4th extra point to put McKinley up at the half, 28-6.
All right, Bobby, thank you so much. McKinley marching band entertaining the folks downstairs as they make their way now off the field. And we'll give you some scores here. I want to remind you, though, before we do, that tomorrow the NFL season continues. I know Thursday night and Friday night we had a couple games played already, but the Browns will host the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday to open up the brand new season for them. 11 a.m. pregame and 1 o'clock kickoff on 1480 WHBC.
Battle of Ohio.
Battle of Ohio. That is true. It'll be a couple of Joes going after each other here, Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow, and we'll see how that one pans out. But excited to have football back, the NFL style, if you will. We love what we do here on the high school level, and so glad to bring you all our broadcasts throughout the season. We are already in week 3 of high school football. It's hard to believe.
Season just goes so fast. I mean, you blink and you're in the playoffs. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the sad thing is, you start off, you're in shorts and a golf shirt, And tonight, it's a little chilly, not
yeah,
too bad.
I'm still rocking the shorts, but I put the Under Armour on tonight because it got a little chilly last night.
Yeah, I had shorts on today. I was doing the radio sidelines. But when we get to Week 10 and you're looking at October 24th, there might be some snow flying in the air. So that's the only bad part about it is by the time the season winds down, we go from 80 and sometimes even 90 degrees to
Was it last
snow.
year that Thursday night state championship game looked like a snow globe?
It was, yeah. You remember that?
That was incredible. I mean, we were up there in the press box, and it's just swirling white flakes of snow.
Yeah,
it's like we're in a snow globe.
Yeah, we were right about where we are now, and it was like a snow globe. But yeah, so let's think warm thoughts right now and keep things going. But I want to give you some scores here. From first of all, the Guardians and the Tampa Bay Rays are tied at 2 in the 6th. Tampa Bay just tied it up there. But some NCAA football going on right now. Fourth quarter score with a minute 37 to go. Navy beating UAB, Alabama Birmingham, 38-24. It is a couple other games in progress here. End of the third quarter, Utah beating up Cal Poly 56-6. It is Old Dominion over North Carolina Central, 44-6. That one in the third quarter. Cal is beating Texas Southern, 25-3 in the fourth quarter. Marshall, the Herd, up on Missouri State, 20-14 at home. That one just starting of the fourth quarter. Closer to home, Toledo beating up on Western Kentucky, 31-7. That one at halftime. Some other scores maybe pass along to you here. Kansas State beating Army at halftime, 13-7. And another one in progress right now, Virginia Tech beating Vanderbilt, 17-10. That one in the second quarter of play. Michigan State and Boston College are tied at 14. That one in quarter number 2. And Akron, the Zips, trail 19-0. At Nebraska right now in quarter number 2. And also in quarter number 2, Oklahoma is still leading Michigan 7-0. Purdue and Southern Illinois, it's Purdue 17-14. That one in the second quarter of play. So those are some games that are still going on. Told you earlier, the Buckeyes, a big win today, 70-0 over Grambling State. And things going to get a little bit tougher for the Buckeyes. They play OU next week, your alma mater, Pam Cook's alma mater. And then things get a little, we get back in the Big Ten play with Washington. I think that's the first Big Ten game out in Washington. So,
yeah, you can't overlook the Bobcats. I mean, they're favored to win the MAC this year. They've had some strong teams. So,
were they good when you were in school?
They weren't bad.
Yeah.
They weren't bad. They were about a 500 team. I remember we had a big win. I think it was my freshman year. Central Michigan was on a huge winning streak, and we were able to break that at home.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple of friends that were on the team, and yeah, that was a big win for them. The sport that they were good at when I was there was basketball.
Yeah.
Danny Nee took over the program my freshman year, and he had them in the second round of the NCAA tournament by my junior year. So,
well, our local guy, Sandy Valley graduate Jeff Bowles, is now in charge of the basketball program. They're having some success as well. Bowles does a nice job with the basketball team, so wishing him much success along the way as well. Hey, I want to remind everybody, don't forget, at the end of tonight's ball game, Bob and I will pick our Old Carolina Barbecue player of the game. Old Carolina Barbecue is the official barbecue of football, and also we'll pick our key play of the game. It's brought to you by MCTV. So that'll wrap up our Bell Stores halftime report, keeping the family on full. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff of the second half here between the Bulldogs and the Tigers. It's 28-6 at halftime. We'll be back.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
I'm Miles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns. Proud to be a member of Team Sarchon. Join us in Sarchon Auto Group as we drive towards a brighter future. Because when we come together, on and off the field, we can accomplish anything. Community, teamwork, strength. That's what we're all about.
We've all had a foot long, but who amongst us has had the courage to attempt a footers are tomorrow's hot dog toppings? The leftover dog. We Sugardale dog dare you. Yum, 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 yum.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, getting ready for the kickoff of the second half of this one between the McKinley Bulldogs and the Cleveland Heights Tigers. The Bulldogs will receive here to start the second half. And they will send Kamar Lucius and Darius Hill back deep for the kick. And Khalil Amin will kick it off, and that one is going to go
penalty.
And picked up. Oh, we do have a flag. So
offsides.
Were they offside? Okay. I'm looking down at the ball, and everyone's like stopped.
Yeah, somebody is a little bit too anxious there. That'll cost them 5 yards from the kickoff spot.
We'll start it all over again. So the Tigers now will redo it. They have a different kicker now. That is Sirius Jones with the kick, left hand or left foot, I should say. That one taken at the 15-yard line by Elijah Finn. Finn gets it to the line as we start quarter number 3 here from Tom Benson.
Balanced at the first half. Offensive line was definitely taken over.
Hayden, the quarterback, Trent, a senior, 5'11", 160 pounds, or 180 pounds, I should say. He's going to turn, hand it off, and nowhere to go. That time met by Sirius Jones in the backfield.
Yeah, Mari Fitzpatrick, too. Big 6'2", 280-pound junior defensive tackle. They plugged the hole, so.
Yep.
I guess they heard me, and they responded with that one.
That might have been Chad Davis who ran the. So the Bulldogs now will go with 2 receivers here on the near side. Finn is in motion. He'll get the touch pass, and Finn turns the corner, gets it all the way out to about the 29-yard line. And that's where they'll mark him. They'll bring up 3rd down now. And about 4 yards.
Boy, he is so fast.
Yeah, he tried to get that corner there. He
just ran out of real estate.
Yeah, he did. So 3rd down now. And 3, they say, on the scoreboard. The long 3. And he got Elijah Finn. Well, I tell you what, Elijah Finn is.
See Lee.
Was that Legacy? The big tight end, 6'3", 205, a sophomore.
Yeah, he sort of boxed out the defender there, and the defender was kind of climbing on his back, but he couldn't get over the much larger 6'3", 205 Lee. And nice reception there.
So Hayden has him back to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to turn and hand it off. And a good job that time picking up some yardage is Shad Davis, and picks up the 1st down along with it.
Boy, nice job of keeping his balance there. He got hit early, but yards after contact, he was able to regain his balance and turn that into a nice 9-yard gain.
Third ball carrier tonight for the Bulldogs. They went with Kylan West. Zion Culver's been in there in the first half. Now it's Shad Davis, the junior, who's getting some carries. Bulldogs with the nice stable of running backs. There's a throw, and that one incomplete. DJ Britt looking for some help there.
He said the wrong thing to the ump. That was Perryman. Yeah, he's going to get an unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalty. I mean, I don't know what he was complaining about. I mean, Britt and him, they tangled up a little bit. He threw off the timing of the pattern, so it was just an incomplete pass. But then he said something to the ref, and now you got a 15-yard penalty. Can't be happy with that.
So 15 yards and a first down for the McKinley Bulldogs. 9:23 to go here in quarter number 3, and McKinley on the move. And they're going to yell at that guy down there in front of the play clock again. There is Davis. Davis with some running room. Can he get the corner? No, and we got a flag flying in from the back judge, and probably going to be a hold as Shad Davis gets it to the 21-yard line. Let's see what this is about. That's a dagger right there.
Yeah, he got it all the way down to the 21. Now, the hold did occur late in the run, so they're going to get it to the 33. So they're going to gain 2 yards.
Basically, 2 yards.
But it wiped out a 14-yard gain.
It's first down still and 8. Go figure, huh? Clock at 9:10 and counting. And the Bulldogs now back under center. Well, in the shotgun, I should say. There's a handoff. Davis, he's got running room. Davis trying to bounce it outside. And he's caught, though, from behind right at the 25-yard line. And it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, he hit the crease there. Able to use his speed. He's a good-looking running back for a third stringer.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
A lot of teams like to have him on their first string.
He could start anywhere. After this play here, I want to tell you about our partnership with Rock Entertainment. You're going to love this. We have been doing this all season long. Here's a handoff. Davis again, and that time they were waiting on him. Oh, boy, that was a little late there. Coming in, Fitzpatrick pounced on him, but no call. Yeah. But a loss there of about 3 yards. We are proud to announce that our partnership with Rock Entertainment, our YouTube games will air on Rock Entertainment Sports Network on a delayed basis as well. RESN is available statewide in Ohio, Spectrum Cable 979, and also on WatchRockSports.com. Check out the website for replay times. There's a graphic there you can check out, but a lot of fun having them on board with us. There's an interception going to go back the other way as Darius Coleman. He read that perfectly, and Coleman comes up with the pick.
Yeah, first turnover for McKinley. Coleman jumped in front of the receiver here and made a nice interception there and stop a very good McKinley drive so far.
Here's the Tigers coming out on the field now on offense, and that might have been a nice little juice right there to get them going here offensively. See if the offense can react to the big play defensively now. And right now, Greenwood's got some guys around, and they weren't ready, and now we've got to delay a game. And there was nobody standing in front of the play clock that time, just so you know.
He tried to get it off, but yeah, that's kind of disappointing. First play of a drive, and you get a pre-snap penalty like that. So now you got 1st and 15.
Well, those always hurt when you are trying to get something going and you take a penalty like that, but they weren't ready, didn't know where to line up, and again, there's some confusion this time again.
6 seconds.
They better hurry. Clock down to 3, and they do get it off. Greenwood looking, going to lob it down the field. Pass caught, but then knocked out of the hands of the intended receiver by Demir McClellan.
Yeah, nice play there. Ball kind of hung up in the air. So,
Sir Gibson went up and got it, but McClellan separated him, you'll see here.
Yeah, he had time to recover. Ball sort of hung up there, and nice play. Playing the ball, knocking it out of his hands there. That would have been a tough catch.
Sure would. Clock stop, 7:39 here, third quarter. I want to welcome everybody to our Aultman Health Systems, Aultcare YouTube game of the week here on WHBC Sports. There's an end around by Valentine, and Valentine tripped up at about the 27-yard line. Sitting high above Tom Benson Stadium, we are here in the press box looking down at the field. See our Pro Football Hall of Fame across the way with the big juicer, as my buddy Chris Berman used to call it. Now that I say that, every time you go by that, you're going to think of that. The big football coming out of the top. He and Tom Jackson used to call it the juicer. And they still do. Here's a pass caught by John Morris and tackled immediately at about the 32-yard line.
So just short. It'll be 4th and 2. Will they roll the dice?
I don't think you're going to go for it here. That's some tricky territory right there.
Here comes the punt team.
So at your own 32-yard line, they are going to punt it away. So the Bulldogs will get the football back.
They survived the turnover.
They did. Shad Davis will go back now. He'll stand there right around his 44-yard line. Khalil Al-Amin is the punter.
And a delay of game.
Wow, another one.
Nope, procedure.
Is that what it was? Okay.
It could have been delay game too because the clock was at 0.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a 7th penalty now.
Take your
4th
pick,
in
right?
this half. So they had kind of a clean first half with only 3 penalties, but not the way you want to start at second half with 4 penalties.
All right, they'll try it again. Here's the snap and nearly blocked. Ball hits at the 38-yard line, takes a Tigers roll, going to go all the way to midfield and across midfield to the 49-yard line. So McKinley's still going to get pretty good field position. With 5:42 to go here in the third quarter, Bulldogs with a chance here to add to their score. It's 28-6, McKinley.
Yeah, not much by flight through the air, but he got a decent roll, so about a 26-yard punt.
Next couple of games, McKinley is here against Glen Oak, at Perry, and then here against Greene. So they'll be just getting going here in the Federal League. Here's a touch pass to Finn, and Elijah Finn goes nowhere. He lost a few yards.
Yeah, that was well defensed by Cleveland Heights, running to the short side there, and they had practically the whole team over there waiting for him.
Yeah.
So.
Cleveland Heights, next week, they will play at home versus Strongsville. Then they go to Lorraine. Then they're home against Mentor. Then they go to Medina. And then they're home against Euclid. Then home against Brunswick. And then they finish out the season at Shaker Heights. So the Tigers could be going into next week 0-3. Here is a throw and out of bounds. No one's going to catch that one. Hayden just kind of threw it away there. Looking for Finn there.
Yeah, nothing open. he had a couple of defenders chasing him down too, so decided to throw it away and live to third down. Sometimes the incomplete pass isn't the worst decision.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we got 3rd and 13 here.
Bulldogs going to spread it out. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Hayden in, looking left, throws it up, has a man, and off the hands of DJ Britt.
Yeah, he went up for it, had a chance. He makes a lot of those contested catches too.
Well, I'll tell you what, he timed it right. He if you take a look here at this replay, he timed it. He was up at the height of his jump, came up, and just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, came out of the hands. Usually he's pretty reliable on those. So 4th down, McKinley will punt for the first time here in the second half.
He makes that catch 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Bulldogs punted away. 22-yard line. Nowhere to go, but trying to make something is Perryman. Perryman has some room. He's got a man to beat, but he couldn't do it.
The punter.
How about that?
No, that
Trent
was
Hayden.
Trent Hayden.
Yeah, that was Hayden.
That was a pooch punt there.
Yep.
So, yeah, I thought that was him, number 7.
He had a man to beat there, and Hayden got him.
Yeah, he found that seam there, reversed the field, and, yeah, here comes Hayden.
And
that was a touchdown saving tackle.
That is a saver right there. And now the Tigers have pretty good field position at the McKinley 40-yard line. They've got 22 points to make up here in about a quarter and a half. A man in motion and a handoff, jet sweep. That is Morgan, and Morgan tripped up right around the 32-yard line.
Boy, they love the jet sweep.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of speed at wide receiver. So
Chad Davis on the tackle there for McKinley. He got up kind of slow there. I don't know if he...
Yeah, kind of awkward on that tackle here.
Not sure what he did.
He sort of like got rolled on.
Clock at 4 minutes now and counting. Man in motion is Solomon. And handoff to Morris. So John Morris that time, it's a short gain. Kevin Dawkins that time making a stop for the Bulldogs there, that defensive tackle. 6'2", senior, 235.
Yeah, they tried a little quick hitter to Morris there, but McKinley defensive line was waiting for him. Held him to no gain, so 3rd and 2.
There's a fumble on the snap, and they get nowhere. All the way back to the 34-yard line, 33 maybe, is where they say he was down. So it's going to be a 4th down now, and the Tigers are going to go for it.
Yeah, this 4-down territory, you're down by 22 points.
Yeah.
So, and not much of a kicking game.
Greenwood now in the shotgun. 3 receivers near, 2 on the far side. So they're spreading it out. Let's see, maybe give him an option to throw or pass here.
I mean, Greenwood on his scrambles has been one of their
runner
most
pass, not
effective-
thrower pass.
Yeah, he's been one of the most effective weapons, and there he goes.
And now he gets the first down and more. Inside the 25 and out of bounds at the 20. And now we've got a flag coming in late. Not sure what that's about. They're going to talk about it.
So he got to the 20.
It almost came in after the play.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, number 2.
Ooh.
Number 2, yeah.
Did we see it there? Yep.
He sort of, the McKinley defender had his head turned, and number 2 gave him a nice shot as Greenwald was going out of bounds. So
it's a first down
Well, no,
Let's see.
it wasn't a post
position.
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't a post possession penalty. It was during the play, so it'll be a personal foul from, I believe, the spot of the foul. So that's pushing back to the 35. So it happened around the 20.
Right at the 20. Yeah, you're right.
So that'd be a 13-yard gain, but then a 15-yard penalty. Boy, big mistake there.
So 4th down and about 5. Here is Greenwood again. That time he's not getting away. Coming up big for the Bulldogs, Amari Mitchell. The linebacker came up and made a great play that time. Mitchell read that perfectly. Take a look here at the replay. You see Mitchell, and he wasn't going to be fooled right there. Great open field tackle. Nice job, Amari.
And that's what you need. You need a spy on him, because that's one of their best weapons is Greenwood on the scramble, but McKinley was waiting for him there and tackled him for a 5-yard loss, and that'll turn the ball over to McKinley on their own on the 40. So good field position once again.
So the Bulldogs will hold, and they'll have it now with 2:23 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They lead 28-6. Looking, throwing, caught, and nice job that time with the pitch and catch, picking up the 1st down. And one of the Tigers is down. That was Shad Davis on the catch. And Davis.
Morgan, who's on the ground.
Yeah, Davis kind of concerned about Morgan. He went over, tried to help him up, but didn't look like he's going to make it off under his own power.
Oh, he just sort of got caught. Britt landed on him. Sort of got caught, his leg underneath him, and he's trying to go off on his own power, but.
Well, I want to remind you the Saturday morning huddle is back. Kenny Rhoda, John Bazika, every Saturday, 10 a.m. on the WHBC YouTube channel and Facebook. Game analysis, live interviews with coaches and players, highlights from Friday's games, and much, much more. Watch it on demand as well. You can do it that way too. So you want to go there and check it out, just go to YouTube and it'll be right there. You can watch any of the past shows. So the Bulldogs now 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hayden not there, nothing there. He scrambles, sees a guy go downfield. Britt has it, and Britt is inside the 15 to the 14-yard line, and DJ Britt did a wonderful job. He saw his quarterback scramble there. He turned and went downfield and got open right there on that pump. Right here, he looks and he sees that Britt took off running, and he got behind the defender. And here's a running play. Culver and Zion takes it down to about the 7-yard line. Here's Culver again, and that time nothing doing. He got tackled at about the 9. So the Bulldogs now faced with the 3rd down and 4. Make sure you stick around after tonight's ball game. Bob and I will have stats analysis, some scores, and also our player and play of the game. Here's a pass. Oh, boy. Dangerous pass that time, nearly intercepted by Henry Perriman. Perriman looking for maybe an interference call on the offense here. You take a look at it. See Hayden kind of throw it that way, and Britt he got behind him, and he almost had to pull him backwards so he couldn't catch it.
Yeah, looking for offensive pass interference on that one.
Yep.
So this will be 4th down. Looks like McKinley's going to go for it. Well,
they're up 22, so the Bulldogs are thinking Let's take a shot. It's only fourth and 3.
They're going to call timeout.
And talk about it.
Well, they got the first touchdown on a 4th down, so been pretty successful on 4th down conversions.
Well, it's very important that you know the weather, the latest traffic situation, local news, and what's happening around the world. And that means it's very important for you to tune in to Canton's Morning News every weekday starting at 5:30. Pam Cook is your host, and she'll entertain you as well. Listen on air, online, or on Alexa. That's Canton Morning News.
So they're on the 8-yard line. They can get a first down at the 5-yard line, so you don't have to get it all. You don't have to score a touchdown here. So
nope. You can get
lots of options for McKinley.
You can get inside the 5, get a first down, and keep the drive going. Or you can score.
Yeah, I'm sure we'd be upset if that happened.
No. None of the Bulldogs would be upset there, or the Bulldog fans. Looking down below us, good crowd here tonight on a Saturday night in Canton, Ohio. Pro Football Hall of Fame field, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, right next door to the shrine and the museum that honors the greats of this game. So the Bulldogs now will go for it, 4th down and 3. Looking is Hayden, nowhere to go, and he's brought down in the backfield. Nice defensive play that time by number 14 defensively for the Tigers, and that is Jaden McDonald.
Yeah, if you look at it here, he was looking at Culver, and that defensive back sneaking up. He was a little worried about the pick 6 there, so decided to take the sack. And
I don't think that's 14. That has to be number 19, Jeff Ward. He looks a little bigger than 5'8". That was 19 on the stop. So the Bulldogs will turn it over on downs with 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Well, those real-time scores can be found on WHBCSports.com. You can check out on Friday nights all the scores from all the football games that we do and all the ones in and around Stark County. They'll be updated throughout Friday night.
So after a 27-point second quarter, this 3rd quarter looks like it's going to go scoreless.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs are all over this one. And then making the stop on Perriman or a host of Bulldogs.
That was the sophomore, 43, Zakir Williams.
Zakir was right there, man.
Big 5-yard tackle for loss.
That position, it's either Hinkle or Williams that are making the big plays tonight on that defensive end position.
That should take us to the 4th quarter.
It does. Clock winding down, 1 second, and zeros across the board. So we go now to quarter number 4. The McKinley Bulldogs with a 22-point lead. It's McKinley 28 and Cleveland Heights 6. We'll be back after these timeouts.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona alongside Bob Jeffries as we go to quarter number 4 here in our Pro Football Hall of Fame High School Football Classic, Game 3 of the day. We'll give you the scores here from a couple of games earlier today, right after this play. Tigers, that nowhere to go for Greenwood, but he gets something out of it, and he takes it all the way out to about the 20-yard line. LaMarcus Greenwood with the carry. Bring up third down now, and it looks like about
Should be about
5 or 6. Yep.
Yeah, you got about 10 yards on that scramble.
Yep. So earlier today, Glen Oak in the game at noon was our radio game. It was Glen Oak 50, Cleveland East Tech 6. And then our stream game at 3:30 this afternoon was Pittsburgh Central Catholic 58, Pittsburgh Woodland Hills 20. And down goes Greenwood in the backfield at the 5-yard line, and there's a big party down there. Guess who? Zakir Williams again. They met at the quarterback.
Yeah, that was Kayvon Dawkins, too, number 21. Getting in there, grabbing the jersey, won't let go.
Yep, and Zakir just kind of came
cleaned
over
it
for
up.
support. Yeah, so you're right. Let's give Kayvon Dawkins the credit there. He got the most of it done.
That's
So
the fourth McKinley sack tonight.
there's timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. And, this was kind of a good start to this classic, I guess they call it. And hopefully they'll continue to do this, bring in some teams from all over, maybe Western Pennsylvania.
It's a great experience for teams to come here, visit the Hall of Fame, this beautiful facility we have here. Gives us a chance to show it off. I mean, the two earlier games were a bit lopsided. You kind of hope for a little bit more competitive game. This has been a good game.
Yep. Yeah, they'll get some games here, I'm sure. And the best thing about it, too, is you bring in some Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Anthony Munoz was here. Tom Mack was here. And, I was talking to them both, and they both had a chance last night at the hotel to go and address the teams. And they get a kick out of that. That's just, they love doing that kind of stuff. So, and then I'm sure that the players and coaches enjoyed it as well, having those guys talking to them and kind of giving them a little pep talk. So that's always a great thing, and we hope that the Pro Football Hall of Fame will continue to put this on.
Yeah, that last play, Khalil Al-Amin got it banged up. He's being helped off the field by one of the coaches and his teammates. So that was our delay there.
Yep.
So now 4th down and 15. I would imagine they're going to be punting, and I'm wondering who's going to be punting because I believe.
Well, the last time it was number 5 for them. It was who is that? Sirius Jones.
I think they got 16 back there now.
16.
I believe that's it.
Here. Yeah, you're right. It is 16. 16 is Elijah Gossa. Here is Davis. Davis, 35-30. Got some running room. Going to get the corner. Does he? No. He gets tackled, though, at about the 12-yard line. And
so Davis
knocked out of bounds.
Doesn't signal the fair catch. Watch this.
Yeah.
Doesn't signal the fair catch. The Heights defender plows into him, but he keeps his balance. Watch this. He doesn't wrap, and he stops. I mean, if he would have just held on, he could have had him right there, but kept his feet. And nice punt return down to the 13-yard line.
Well, Shad Davis is making a case for himself to be the player of the game tonight. He has done some incredible things on punt returns, defensively, got some passes as well. What's his receiving?
So who was it?
6.
He actually doesn't have any receptions.
Oh, it must be all runs then.
Yeah, Shad Davis, 5 carries, 26 yards.
Okay, 5 carries.
Yeah, our third-string running back's looking good.
Yeah. And here's a throw into the end zone and behind the receiver that time, intended for Xavier Moore.
Yeah, they were lucky that was incomplete. Looked like Moore was trying to come to the inside, and he threw it to the outside shoulder, and the defender, thank goodness, wasn't looking, or could have had an interception there in the end zone.
So the Bulldogs now 2nd down and 10. Kind of keeping them honest there on that first down pass. Kylan West now back in the backfield as the tailback. He'll get the carry. Gets it to about the 10-yard line, so he picks up about 4 yards. Third down and about, well, they're going to call it 7, so he got 3 on the carry. Big play here for McKinley. I think it's still four down territory, don't you?
Well, they got a good kicker, and you might want to give him a little practice too.
Trent Hayden now looks over, makes sure everybody's set. Hands it off, and West got tripped up at around the 9-yard line, so just a gain of about 1.5 yards that time. Decision time for the Bulldogs, 4th down and 6.
Once again, they get a first down.
Yeah, they're going to go.
Inside.
I had a feeling they were going to do that.
Well, they did last time they were down there.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
No, they're going to talk about it.
Yeah. They had me convinced.
I mean, he got a good kicker.
Yep.
He's nailed all his extra points, and this will be pretty much just a little bit longer than extra points. So.
Yeah. Well, it's week 1 for the Cleveland Browns. The Browns host Cincinnati tomorrow to open up the brand new season. 11 a.m. pregame, 1 o'clock kickoff on 1480 WHBC. Who are you liking that game, Brian?
An Ohio team. I mean,
they've had some success against Cincinnati.
The Browns have struggled like early season games, and last year was not good, but they always give Cincinnati a game. So.
Yep.
And they're going for the field goal.
Yeah, Tommy Mankowski's coming out for the field goal. It's going to be a 26-yard attempt. Oh, did they jump? They did.
Might not give them the first down, though.
No, but it could change their mind.
Do they have
fourth and 1's a lot better than 4th and 6.
Do they have a tush push in their package?
They come up with one.
Well, they're talking about it. McKinley seems to think it's on Cleveland Heights.
Oh, they're saying the Bulldogs moved. So it's going to move them back. Instead of a 25-yard field goal, it's going to be a 30-yarder. Let's see here. 29.
31.
31, you're right, yeah. Boy, that Glen Oak Cleveland East Tech game we had today, when they punted, they were no further than 6-7 yards behind the line of scrimmage every single time. Here's the field goal attempt. It is up, and it is good from 31 yards out. Tommy Mankowski makes it 31-6 Bulldogs, and things looking up for the McKinley Bulldogs. We'll take a break. 9:24 to go here in the ball game. 31-6 McKinley. We'll be back.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
For over 60 years, Friends and Family Credit Union has proudly served Stark County. We provide financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Whether it's a loan, savings, checking, or other financial services, now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family. Come visit any of our 3 locations, online or our mobile app. Our focus is always you, the member.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona and Bob Jeffries with you, alongside our big crew here from Claxon Communications, putting this production together, and want to thank all of them for their hard work tonight. Dale Lamb is our on-site engineer. Casey Claxon is our video producer, production assistant, Andrew Hughes. Operating our cameras tonight, Joe Johnson, Lilly Perez, and Natalie Holbrook. So the Bulldogs now will go on defense, and the Tigers come out. We'll take a look at that scoring drive brought to you by Freshmark Sugardale. Predictably delicious since 1920, Bob.
So kind of an odd one there. McKinley, 4 plays, -1 yard. So they actually went backwards, but that was no problem for Tommy Mankowski as he kicks a 31-yard field goal. 9:24 left in the fourth. McKinley 31, Cleveland Heights 6.
Tigers now with trips on the near side, back to throw. And got a man, but underthrown. And was it intercepted? Yes. Nope. They said he dropped it.
Boy, that was close.
Oh, that was a great defensive play there.
He thinks he got it.
Chad Davis says, I got it. Bulldogs say they got it. Let's see what the video replay says.
Everybody thinks he got it except the ref. So here we go.
Let's see
Davis,
here.
beautiful defense there at the bottom of the screen. Turns at the perfect time.
Oh, I think he caught it.
Oh, it's so hard to tell.
I think he got it.
I mean, the ref immediately signaled incomplete.
Unless that ball, when it was kind of blocked on our view there, may have hit the ground. But Chad Davis said he jumped up thinking, hey, we got a turnover.
Well, any way you look at it, that was a nice play.
It was.
McKinley.
It was.
Stride for stride. Perfect timing.
Boy, you can't tell, though, from that angle. Let's see. Boy, he looks like he has it right there, but did it hit the ground?
You could see it there in his hands.
Yeah. There's a bootleg, and Greenwood keeps it and goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Good job there defensively for McKinley. Not being fooled was Amari Mitchell.
Yeah, he stayed at home and let him get outside of his contain, but still, by that time, enough McKinley defenders came and held him to a short 2-yard gain.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers. Time running out. 9:10 to go here in the ball game. Tigers need to get something going here. Here's a pass caught. Nice reception and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line is Darius Coleman. Nope, check that. That's number 6. That's Sir Gibson.
Sir Gibson, yes.
Yep. Maybe I read that number when he was flipping upside down. That 6 looked like a 9.
Yeah, it's his first reception tonight.
Again, 4 receivers in the pattern. Greenwood going to drop back and throw. Has time, throws. This one's up in the air. It's going to be intercepted. Great job that time. Intercepting it is Demir McClellan. And McClellan just playing center field right there. Came up with it. And the Bulldogs get the turnover. How many turnovers is that?
That's only 2.
That's it?
So, yeah.
So McKinley will go back on offense, leading 31-6. There's McClellan right there playing center field. Goes up, makes the catch. Nice play.
Yeah, Dante's little brother there. Nice defensive play. He's a real mainstay on defense, though. He had 81 tackles last year, 5'10" senior. So he played that one well, kind of like a punt return.
Well, can the Bulldogs now take a little time off the clock with 8:49 to go here in the ball game? Cleveland Heights, 3 timeouts remaining. McKinley only has 1. Reminder, next Friday night, we, the YouTube crew, will be at Lake. It'll be Perry and Lake next Friday night. And boy, just terrible news coming out of Lake last night. Dan DeGeorge's son looks like he may have broken his ankle. Kenny Rhoda was interviewing Dan after the game, and is it Ty? I believe that's his name. He asked him about the injury. He had gone down earlier, and he said, we think it's broke. So, my goodness, that's just terrible for Lake. But as Coach DeGeorge said, he goes, you know what, it's next man up. I mean, it's his son. I know he's heartbroken for him, but
And
they will.
A broken ankle, I mean, you can heal pretty fast when you're that age. And remember last year, Parker Kraft.
Yeah.
Broke his ankle early in the season, came back and had that incredible 400-yard performance in the playoffs.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
I mean, you never know.
No, you never know. But let's hope all the best for Ty to George. But it's going to be a good game next Friday night from Rock'em Blue.
Yeah, it's going to be a real good one.
There's a handoff to West, and Kylan West goes down. Bulldogs. Perry Panthers 3-0. Lake Blue Streaks are 3-0. So we couldn't have asked for a better game.
Yeah, Coach Leno, he's got the Panthers rolling, and Lake once again.
Coach DeGeorge and his staff again. They do a wonderful job there.
Yeah, he's had that program on a roll.
Spencer Leno does a great job here with the Panthers this year. He's been doing an incredible job coming over from Massillon. 8:06 and counting. Hayden back to throw. Looking, and that one out of bounds. Uncatchable. But good coverage, though, that time by Henry Perriman.
Yeah, that's been a battle all night.
Mm-hmm.
Perriman and Coleman, too, on Britt. Britt, though, 5 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. So he's had his moments. But
third down and 10. You know, a lot of folks been asking me last couple of weeks, who's going to win the Federal League? You know what? I have no idea. I mean, everybody, it's up for grabs.
You got a lot of good teams.
There's some good teams out there. You got, Lake and Perry undefeated, McKinley playing well. There's West. West makes the turn, gets pushed out of bounds at around the 45-yard line. North Canton Hoover looking good.
Yeah.
Boy, they scored some points last night. So my answer is anybody can win the Federal League right now.
Yeah, we're going to find out in the next few weeks as they start playing each other. Yeah, it's pretty much anyone's ball game right now.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. A big first down there.
Yeah,
pick up by Kylan West.
I put him up to 93 yards. So
93, all right.
Close to 100.
There he is again. 94 and 95 just came on that run. So he picks up a couple, bring up 2nd down and 8. Once again, don't forget to stick around after tonight's ball game. Bob and I will pick our Old Carolina Barbecue Player of the Game. The Old Carolina Barbecue, the official barbecue of football. And we'll also have our MCTV Play of the Game.
It's going to be a tough choice today.
It is.
We got a lot of contenders.
Maybe we should just keep it.
I would not mind that.
We'll just go eat. Nah, we got to give it out.
Yeah, these young men deserve it.
There's a handoff and a couple of yards there again. That was that West again? Yep.
Yeah.
Kylan with the carry. He's up to what, 97 now?
96.
96. Got to get him over 100 here. Let's see what they do. 3rd down. Clock running down. 6:17 and counting. It's so nice to sit up here, overlook the Hall of Fame, the village, the stadium, I-77. What a great view from up top. Here is West, bounces it off, picks up the 1st down, got more. Down to the 36-yard line. And Kylan West with the carry will go over 100 yards for the night. They're going to mark him at the 35, so give him an extra yard there.
Yeah, 109 now on the night.
All righty. McKinley ground game has been very good tonight.
Yeah, Culver, he's got 50 yards on 11 carries. He's up to 109 now and 17. Shad Davis, 5 carries, 26 yards. So
yeah,
very efficient ground game today for McKinley.
There's West again, takes it outside, another 5 or 10, give him about 14 maybe on the carry as he gets down to the 21-yard line.
14 more, so that puts him at 123. Yeah, look at the right side here. Boy, nice seal there by the tackle. He had lots of daylight there.
Made a nice move to gain a couple more, and the McKinley Bulldogs now with 5:10 and counting on the clock are getting ready to start knocking on the door. Bulldogs 1-1 on the season. There's a handoff. West again cuts it inside, picks up a few more, gives him another 12 yards on the carry to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, the right side of the McKinley line doing their job in this drive, giving him lots of room to operate, and he's using his speed. He's up to 135 yards now.
Tell you what.
Look at that nice kick out by 33 there, the lead block. He fights off a couple arm tackles, and
I'd be feeding him the rock the rest of the way right here.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 9 now.
You got a guy that's on fire right now. He's in the zone. Hands him the ball again. Got some room. Gets to the 5-yard line. So a pickup of 4 more.
Yeah, that was Adonis Kelly.
Now they're saying the 6, so okay.
It was Adonis Kelly, number 33, doing a nice lead block there at his fullback position there. One of those unsung heroes.
So 2nd down and goal from the 6. Trent Hayden turns. Guess who? And West gets inside the 5 to the 4, so give him a couple more. You know, they're taking some precious time off that clock as well. 3:25 and counting now.
Yeah, this drive started with 8:49 on the clock, so we're talking over 5 minutes. This is what coaches love in the 4th quarter when you got a lead. Just hand the ball off, let that clock tick down, and
well, they're taking their good old time, which is okay. They're moving that clock down as much as they can.
Yeah, under 3 minutes now.
Now West is going to go to the left side. And now they're going to throw it. End zone. Ball tipped away, incomplete. And that was on 3rd down, so it'll bring up a 4th down, and I think this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, it was Legacy Lee trying to use a 6'3" frame, but good defense by Cleveland Heights. Watch it here. Puts a little air on the ball, lets him go up, but yeah, he had double coverage there.
Tough catch.
Yeah, number 12 for Cleveland Heights. Devron Mills got a hand in there and knock it away. So looks like McKinley's going to go for another field goal.
Yeah, they are.
This will be a 21-yard attempt.
Tommy Mankowski will get some work in tonight. There's the kick. It's up, and it is good.
Got it.
So with 2:46, the Bulldogs tack on another 3. Tommy Mankowski, Mr. Automatic tonight, puts it through, and with 2:46 to go here in the ball game, it's McKinley 34, Cleveland Heights 6. We'll be back after these timeouts.
From the heart of the Hall of Fame city to the Carnation City, all the way into the City of Champions, Mixed Mornings have come back home, and we can't wait to have you on our team.
Sounds like Stark County. Mixed Mornings with Matt Bento. Weekdays 6 till 10. Mix 94.1.
This is Brian Bailey of Old Carolina Barbecue Company. It's pigskin time in Northeast Ohio, and you know that Old Carolina is the official barbecue of football. So if you've got plans to gather at a tailgate or in front of a big screen TV, be sure your buffet line is full of hearty party food. We've got tender hand-pulled pork to make all-pro sliders and hickory-smoked deep-fried wings that will score big points with your party guests. We're covering football fans at our 3 convenient locations in Canton, Massillon, and Alliance. Order online today at oldcarolina.com.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, the Bulldogs tack on another 3, and with that fresh Mark Sugardale scoring update, here's Bob Jeffries.
Okay, McKinley 12-play, 68-yard drive. Took 6 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock. You love those drives in the fourth quarter. With 2:46 left in the quarter, 21-yard field goal by Tommy Mankowski puts McKinley up 34-6 over Cleveland Heights.
All righty, that Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920. Here's a kick, goes out of bounds, and we've got a procedure penalty on the Bulldogs. Stick around after the ball game. We'll catch up with head coach Renzi Parnell of the Bulldogs. Get a chance to hear what he thought of tonight's Bulldog play. So that will move the football up to the 30-yard line.
35.
I'm sorry, 35. That's where Cleveland Heights will start this drive. Heights, after tonight, they will play home against Strongsville. I'm sorry?
I think we got a new quarterback.
We do. Number 4 in there is at quarterback for them. That is Asher Wilson, a senior, 6'1", 182 pounds.
I think he might have been the quarterback in their first game.
Aha.
If I can find their stats here somewhere in my pile of stuff.
So brings up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they started 2 different quarterbacks here at the beginning of the season.
This time Wilson hands it off. That is Perriman. Perriman, a little bit of running room there, gets it to about the 49. Clock stop, 2:33. It'll start here in a moment. And boy, that's taking a long time to get them up to the line of scrimmage, but they finally do. They finally marked that at the 50-yard line, so right at midfield. Yeah. Clock now rolling, 2:26 and counting.
15-yard gain there.
Yep. There is a handoff. And is that Morris? Let's see.
I think that was Khalil Al-Amin.
Khalil Al-Amin is the.
He was the one who went off injured.
Yeah,
so
he was injured. He's been punting. He's doing a lot of things. Back in the backfield though this time.
One thing about Cleveland Heights, I mean, so many people touch the ball.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they've had 7 different ball carriers.
There's a pass caught and knocked down immediately, though. First down, though, for the Tigers. Hit made by number 48 for McKinley. That is Xander Johnson, sophomore linebacker.
Sir Gibson on the 6-yard reception.
Clock is at 1:37 and counting.
Yeah, they've had 7 different receivers catch the ball and 7 different running backs, including the quarterback. So they don't really feed the ball to any one particular person except Greenwood.
Yeah.
I mean, he carried the ball 11 times.
Wilson throws and overthrows everybody. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. He might have been holding him.
Yeah. McKinley defender there had a big chunk of jersey, so.
Jaden Johnson that time. It's either hold him or get beat for a touchdown. And he chose the right one.
That should take him down inside the 25 to about the 23, I believe.
Yeah. 20, looks like officially the 20, well, now he's going to move it up even further. Now it's the 23, yep.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball at the McKinley.
So 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Keep our eyes on Tigers here. Trips on the near side. Wilson looking, throws, and incomplete. couple of receivers there. No one really went after the football. Jeff Ward was one of them.
7 McKinley defenders back there, though.
Yeah.
So McKinley definitely playing the pass, dropping a lot of different players into coverage.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. Back to throw Wilson. In zone. Has a man. Caught.
Nice
touchdown. Pass. Nice job that time. Good throw. And he finds Henry Perriman in the end zone for the score. 23-yard touchdown pass from Asher Wilson to Henry Perriman. Just under a minute to go in the ball game, and the Tigers are back on the scoreboard.
Yeah, McKinley defender had his back to the ball, and nice little late hands there by Perriman to make that grab there for their touchdown. First one since the second quarter.
And will they go for 2? Probably here. They better hurry. Time clock is winding down. They're at 13. Get the play in.
Yeah, they were quite unsuccessful on that first extra point. So
Wilson
they're going to go for 2.
Better hurry. Clock at 3, 2, 1. They got it off. Wilson throws, and that one incomplete. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Number 2, Marquise Jackson with the coverage. Nothing doing there for them. So with 59 seconds remaining here in the ball game, the Tigers get on the scoreboard. 34-12. We'll be back after these timeouts.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona along with Bob Jeffries. We'll have that scoring drive for you here in a second after the kick. But the Tigers of Cleveland Heights get on the scoreboard. There is a kick taken, well, over the head. If it goes out of bounds, it does. They will get it at the 35-yard line. So with our Freshmark Sugardale scoring drive, predictably delicious since 1920. Here's Bob.
Cleveland Heights gets on the scoreboard for the second time tonight, but a little too late. Only 59 seconds left in the game. A 6-play, 65-yard drive. Took a minute 47 off the clock. 23-yard touchdown pass from second-string quarterback Asher Wilson to Henry Perriman. 2-point conversion failed. McKinley still up by 22 points, 34-12 over Cleveland Heights.
1st and 10 Bulldogs at the McKinley.
The Bulldogs
going to take a knee.
What Coach McDaniels calls 99. That's the victory formation. Take a knee. And Tigers have 3 timeouts. I don't believe they're going to use them. No. So that should do it. We'll keep an eye on Dale Lamb's down there, our chief engineer, going to pass the headset over to Coach Renzi Parnell. We'll catch up with him here at the end of the ball game, give him a chance to probably shake hands here with the opponent, and then we'll try to catch Coach Parnell. And looks like that is going to do it. Both teams now content to go to their own sidelines. And the clock will wind down, and the Bulldogs will win this one tonight.
As the teams meet at the 50-yard
So well played by McKinley tonight. They were very impressive in the win. Bulldogs and Tigers shaking hands. Keep an eye down there on the field, see if we can catch up with Coach Parnell. And Dale is right there. We'll give him an opportunity to continue to congratulate and shake some of the hands of the opponents there. Great sportsmanship by both teams. Well, the nightcap tonight was probably the best game of them all, as the Bulldogs will win this one 34-12. And see if Dale, if we have Coach Parnell down there yet. All right, there he is. We get Coach set up down there. And Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, I got you.
All right, thank you so much for joining us here in our post game. Coach Renzi Parnell and the McKinley Bulldogs winner tonight by a score of 34-12. Coach, good bounce back by your team tonight. Tell us what you liked and what you didn't like tonight about this ball game.
Well, we got a fast start from the offense. I like that. Defense played tough. What I didn't like is there were several drives we had that we couldn't finish. So we got to go back to work and clean that up.
Special teams tonight. Boy, Tommy Mankowski came through big for you tonight with the field goals, and a lot better than a week ago when special teams were needing some help.
Yeah. We cleaned up some things all together. Kickoff was better. Punt team, the snaps were a lot better. Tommy saved us on one, so he did a great job. Like you said, he hit his field goals. That was awesome, and he was perfect on the extra points as well.
Bob, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, it's Bob Jeffries here up in the booth. Really nice balanced attack today. Could you talk a little bit about your game plan going in, passing, running-wise?
Yeah, that was the game plan. We try to stay as balanced as we can. And at the same time, we try to take what the defense has given us, so sometimes that can be altered. But they did a great job calling the game. We just got to finish on some of those drives, and we'll be in a lot better shape.
Coach, one of the things I thought was impressive tonight was the use of your running backs, Culver, West, and Chad Davis. All three contributed very well tonight. That three-headed monster can take you a long way throughout the season.
Yeah, it sure can. And it's Ohio high school football, so you got to have multiple backs. But, yeah, it sure can.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Go talk to your team. Congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way out.
All right, thank you.
All righty, there he is, Coach Renzi Parnell, and we appreciate his time. And, Bob, he was right. They cleaned up some things this week.
They did. Special team-wise, they looked sharp, had a little bit of trouble on that one snap that they were able to salvage and make a decent kick out of it. But the kicking game, as far as extra points and field goals, looked really sharp. And like you said, the balanced attack, you love to have that. You take what the defense gives you, but they were able to be very successful on the ground and through the air. And you love that you're not a one-dimensional team, that you could attack from both areas.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, we'll take a break. When we come back, we will have some stats analysis and our player of the game, as well as our play of the game, and wrap this one up from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. We'll be back after these timeouts.
We provide both service like preventative maintenance on your local residential house. We provide custom ductwork. We do residential and commercial HVAC, and we do refrigeration for restaurants, for gas stations. We can fix your furnace, or we can fix your rooftop at your place of business themselves. Also, it's the comfort of your home. You want someone that's experienced and done it all to make sure your home is comfortable and the temperature you like it.
Aultman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission: to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Aultman is always here for you.
Back here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Frank Cilona and Bob Jeffries with you for our final time here tonight as the Bulldogs win this one in the finale of the Pro Football Hall of Fame High School Football Classic here. And Bob, we've had some good numbers put up by the Bulldogs tonight, and I'll let you take those and read them to the folks.
Yeah, impressive balanced performance, like we were talking to Coach Parnell about. McKinley, 399 total yards on offense, 195 on the ground, 204 through the air. And you love to have that two-dimensional attack, so like whatever's working well for you, you can rely on that. Cleveland Heights, they had 190 total yards, 86 on the ground, and 104 in the air. First downs, McKinley dominated, 20 first downs to Cleveland Heights 10. Time of possession was pretty even. Cleveland Heights 23 minutes 46 seconds, McKinley 24 minutes 14 seconds. 2 turnovers for Cleveland Heights, 1 for McKinley. Big one for Cleveland Heights that hurt was the one at the end of the second half that allowed McKinley to get that late score that put them up big there, 28-6 in the end of the second quarter. Penalties, 8 for Cleveland Heights, 62 yards, 6 for 60 yards for McKinley. Individually, for Cleveland Heights, on the ground, they were led by their quarterback, LaMarcus Greenwald. Ended with 11 carries, 39 yards, and he had the lone rushing touchdown on that nice scramble he scored in the second quarter. Passing-wise, Greenwald, he was able to complete on 10 passes out of 17 attempts, 75 yards. He had the 1 interception. Asher Wilson came in and finished that last drive. He was 2 for 4 with 29 yards and a lone touchdown through the air. Leading receiver for Cleveland Heights was Henry Perryman. He had 2 catches for 54 yards and that touchdown at the end of the game. For McKinley, a lot of stars on offense. Zion Culver, he had 11 carries, 50 yards. Kylan West, we'll get to him in a little bit, 21 carries, 140 yards, and a touchdown. He had 72 yards in the first half and 68 yards in the second half, so he was a workhorse tonight. Shad Davis, he helped out, 5 carries, 26 yards. Trent Hayden through the air, very efficient, 11 out of 24, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And his leading receivers tonight, DJ Britt, nice game for him, 5 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. And Elijah Finn, 4 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. So McKinley, 34-12 winner tonight over Cleveland Heights.
All right, Bobby, thank you so much. We've got a couple of things to do here and review and give out some awards. First of all, our key play of the game, brought to you by MCTV. Here is our key play, Bob. You describe it.
So this happened with 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter. This was the end of a 5-play, 77-yard drive on 4th down. This is a 44-yard pass from Hayden to Elijah Finn that put them ahead with their first touchdown, 7-0. So that was a key play on 4th down. Kind of got the ball rolling for McKinley, put them up 7-0 in the first quarter.
All right, and our player of the game, brought to you by Old Carolina Barbecue. Our player of the game, and Old Carolina Barbecue is the official barbecue of football, and I think we both agree on this one.
Yeah, a lot of stars tonight for McKinley, but we decided to go with Kylan West. 5'9" sophomore. He had 21 carries, 140 yards, and a touchdown at the in the first half. So good game by the sophomore, but really well-balanced attack by McKinley, and really the offensive line did great too, setting him up on some really nice runs.
Well, I was very impressed with the way the Bulldogs bounced back after a loss last week, and Coach Renzi Parnell seemed to be pretty happy with their performance as well.
It was a loss against a tough opponent.
It was a good team,
and
yes.
You can kind of, you want to win every game, but I mean they were down. They replied very well at the end of the game, get those 2 late touchdowns. So even in a loss, you couldn't be too disappointed with that.
Any final thoughts?
Good game by McKinley. They're ready to head into the Federal League now. They play Glen Oak next week. I believe that's our radio game. So I think, like you said, it's anybody's ball game here in the Federal League. We got so many good teams. It's going to be an exciting rest of the year.
Absolutely. Well, we've got some folks to thank, and we want to do that. First and foremost, the Claxon team. Our production assistant, Andrew Hughes. Our camera operators, Joe Johnson, Lilly Perez, and Natalie Holbrook. Our video producer running the show for us, Casey Claxon. Our on-site engineer, Dale Lamb. And my partner tonight doing dual duty with stats and color, Bob Jeffries. This is Frank Cilona saying one more time that score, the McKinley Bulldogs a winner tonight, 34-12 over Cleveland Heights. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for the 2025 Aultman Healthcare Systems Aultcare YouTube Game of the Week. Be sure to subscribe to the 1480 WHBC YouTube channel now.